Hi guys, I've just had a little sleep and now I've just woken up. Um, the purpose of me doing this blog and for you all to see is to see my journey from start to what's still going on and what procedures I've put in place in order for me to try and improve my life. Um, this isn't so much about me, it's about sharing our stories together and making people aware of what's going on in the Dystonia world. So I'd like to hear from you about your stories and why you're doing it. Things like, for me, personal experience, feeding myself is quite tricky, and watching television is quite tricky. Everything's at a different angle. So because I turn to the left, I make everything on the right more accessible to me, so I'm forced to turn my head. It causes pain, but it makes life a little easier. I say a lot, don't I? The one thing I want to try and get across is, how do you cope with dystonia, whatever age, whatever type of dystonia you've got. I've also started blinking quite a lot, but I guess that's another part of dystonia, that people don't realise how evil this thing really is, and the pain threshold, you've got to have a bloody strong one to have to deal with it. Going back to, confidence and how you feel is something that I have lost. I even lost my girlfriend, fiance of 4 years last year after my mother passed away. So, stress is a massive contributor to dystonia, and that didn't help at all. But life goes on, and you have to concentrate on yourself and what's important to you. So I just know that I used to be the happy-go-lucky person in the middle of a party. Everybody would know I was the centre of attention, to the person who's isolated myself and, to be quite honest, don't have many friends left, until it was when I found Dystonia Chat on Facebook that I met some wonderful people. And one of them is Jill, who I met. Hi Jill. Who actually came and visited me in hospital recently, which actually travelled very, very far to come and see me, which I will return the favour to her. I will come on to the latter part of my life in a later video, but I just wanted to say hi, and I want to hear your stories and how it affects you. And do you lose your balance? Do you have cramps at night? Do your muscles change from day to day? Because I know mine do. People I work with, people I speak to, it's a difficult thing to try and explain how your illness affects you, because one, you don't want to come across as the disabled person, and two, people tend to look at you like they don't believe you because they don't see it. We do, but we don't see it. Oh, sorry, they don't see it. It's difficult for them to understand what you're going through. They just think you've got a bit of a sore neck or a bit of an off day. But actually, I work full time. I'm off work at the moment, and this is the one thing that's getting me through, is by talking, because for 5 minutes a day, if I can do this to brighten somebody else's day or even get it off my chest, is a great thing. So I will give you an update later tonight to see how I am, and see how all of you are, and I look forward to it. Bye.